For many of us in India, Russia conjures images of vast snowy landscapes and grand onion-domed cathedrals from tales we've read. It feels distant, almost mythical, a land of czars and epic novels. Yet, as I've discovered on my own journeys, the most rewarding paths are often the ones less traveled. Russia is no longer a world away. It's a destination brimming with untold stories, waiting to be explored by those with a curious heart. This guide is for you, the Indian traveler, student, or professional, who dares to look beyond the familiar and embrace the extraordinary. It's an invitation to step into a country where history is alive on every street corner and where modern ambitions are reshaping ancient cities. My own travels have taught me that the world is far more accessible than we are often led to believe. Russia, with its unique blend of European and Asian cultures, offers a profound and transformative experience. It challenges your perceptions and rewards you with incredible hospitality and breathtaking beauty. Whether you dream of wandering through the opulent halls of the Hermitage Museum, feeling the pulse of Moscow's vibrant nightlife, or gazing at the magical northern lights in the Arctic Circle, Russia has a unique adventure tailored for you. This journey is about more than just seeing new places. It's about discovering a different way of life, and in the process, learning more about yourself. This guide is designed to be your trusted companion, demystifying the practical steps of planning your trip. We will walk through the visa processes, making them feel less like bureaucratic hurdles and more like simple gateways to your adventure. We'll explore the possibilities of studying in world-renowned universities and uncover pathways to building a career in this dynamic country. Think of this as a conversation, a sharing of knowledge to empower you to take that leap. The idea is to replace apprehension with excitement and uncertainty with a clear, actionable plan. Let's embark on this journey of discovery together. The connection between India and Russia is one of long-standing friendship, and this warmth is something you can still feel today. It makes the prospect of visiting, studying, or working there all the more welcoming. As you prepare, remember that every great adventure begins with a single step. In this case, the decision to explore a land that promises immense cultural riches and personal growth. Let go of preconceived notions and open your mind to the possibilities. Russia is not just a destination on a map, it's a vast canvas, and you are the artist, ready to paint your own unique story across its incredible landscapes. The world of travel is changing, and thankfully, visa processes are becoming simpler. For Indian citizens, Russia's introduction of the e-visa is a game changer. It's a straightforward, digital-first approach that removes much of the traditional paperwork and waiting. This unified e-visa is available to citizens of over 50 countries, including India, making short-term travel significantly easier. It is perfect for those planning a tourist trip, a short business visit, or attending a cultural or sporting event. The entire process is handled online, from application to payment, which means you don't need to visit an embassy or a visa center. It's the modern, hassle-free way to begin your Russian adventure. So, how do you apply? The process is refreshingly simple. You need to visit the official e-visa website of the Russian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Be sure to use the official portal to avoid any scams. The application form must be filled out no earlier than 40 days, and no later than 4 days before your intended date of entry into Russia. You will need to provide your personal details, passport information, and travel plans. A crucial part of the application is a recent digital photograph of yourself, which you upload directly to the site. The system is designed to be user-friendly, guiding you through each step with clear instructions. The documents required for the e-visa are minimal, which is a huge relief. You will need a valid Indian passport with at least 6 months of validity remaining from your date of application. Make sure your passport has at least one blank page for entry and exit stamps. You will also need a digital, passport-style photograph that meets the specified requirements. Finally, you must have medical insurance that is valid for the duration of your stay in Russia. This is a mandatory requirement, so ensure your policy covers you for your time in the country. No hotel booking confirmations or flight tickets are required at the application stage. Once you submit your application, you'll need to pay the processing fee online using a credit or debit card. The fee is approximately $52, though it can fluctuate slightly. The processing time is remarkably quick, usually taking up to 4 calendar days. Once approved, the e-visa is sent to your email address. You must print this notification or save it on your mobile device to present at the border control in Russia. The e-visa allows for a single entry and a stay of up to 16 days within a 60-day validity period. This is perfect for a 2-week holiday to soak in the highlights of this incredible country. While the e-visa is a fantastic option for short trips, some travel plans require a more traditional approach. This is where the Russian sticker visa comes in. If you intend to stay for longer than 16 days, require multiple entries, or are traveling for a purpose not covered by the e-visa, such as long-term study or work, you will need to apply for a standard tourist visa. This process is more involved than the e-visa application but is very manageable with proper preparation. It requires submitting a physical application and supporting documents to a Russian visa center, which are operated by VFS Global in major Indian cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, and Chennai. The first step in obtaining a sticker visa is to secure a tourist invitation, also known as a visa support letter. This is a crucial document and not as intimidating as it sounds. You can easily obtain one from a registered Russian tour operator or even the hotel where you plan to stay. Many online agencies specialize in providing these invitations for a small fee, often delivering them to your email within a few hours. This document confirms that you have planned accommodation and is a prerequisite for the visa application. It consists of two parts, a tourist voucher and a confirmation of acceptance of a foreign tourist. With your invitation in hand, you can proceed to fill out the visa application form on the Russian Ministry of Foreign Affairs website. You must complete it online, print it, and sign it. The next step is to gather all your supporting documents. This includes your original passport with at least 6 months of validity and 2 blank pages, a recent passport-sized photograph, your printed and signed application form, and the tourist invitation letter. You will also need proof of your travel itinerary, such as confirmed flight tickets and hotel bookings for the entire duration of your stay. Once you have all your documents organized, you need to book an appointment at your nearest Russian visa center. At the center, you will submit your application, provide your biometric data, your fingerprints, and pay the visa and service fees. The standard processing time is typically between 4 to 10 working days, but there is an option for expedited processing at an additional cost. The sticker visa offers more flexibility. You can apply for single, double, or multiple entries, and the validity can be for 30 days or longer, depending on your travel plans and the invitation letter. It's the ideal choice for those planning a more extensive exploration of Russia. Russia is a country of epic proportions, and its attractions are just as grand. Of course, no first visit is complete without exploring Moscow. The heart of the city, and indeed the nation, is the Red Square. Standing in its vast expanse, you are surrounded by history. The iconic candy-colored domes of St. Basil's Cathedral, the formidable red walls of the Kremlin, and the solemn Lenin's Mausoleum. Just a stone's throw away is the GUM department store, a marvel of architecture in its own right. Moscow is also home to a spectacular metro system, where each station is a work of art, adorned with mosaics, chandeliers, and sculptures, an underground palace for the people. From Moscow, a high-speed train will whisk you away to St. Petersburg, Russia's imperial capital. This city, often called the Venice of the North, is a masterpiece of art and architecture. Its canals and bridges crisscross a landscape dotted with grand palaces and cathedrals. The State Hermitage Museum, housed in the magnificent Winter Palace, contains one of the world's greatest art collections, with over 3 million items. You could spend days wandering its gilded halls. Don't miss the chance to see a ballet or opera at the historic Mariinsky Theater, or witness the magical white nights in summer, when the sun barely sets. For those seeking a different kind of adventure, the Trans-Siberian Railway offers a journey of a lifetime. It is the longest railway line in the world, stretching from Moscow to Vladivostok on the Pacific coast. This is not just a train ride, it's an immersion into the soul of Russia. As you travel across 7 time zones, you'll witness the changing landscapes, from the Ural Mountains to the vast Siberian taiga and the serene shores of Lake Baikal. Known as the Pearl of Siberia, Lake Baikal is the world's oldest and deepest freshwater lake, containing about 20% of the world's unfrozen freshwater. Its crystal-clear waters and unique wildlife make it a must-see. And for the truly intrepid traveler, the Russian Arctic beckons. Head to Murmansk, the largest city north of the Arctic Circle, for a chance to witness the awe-inspiring Aurora Borealis, or Northern Lights. From September to April, the sky often dances with ethereal green and purple lights, a spectacle that will stay with you forever. The region also offers unique experiences like husky sledding, visiting a Sami village to learn about indigenous culture, and exploring the stark, beautiful landscapes of the tundra. Russia's vastness means there is always something new to discover, from the volcanic landscapes of Kamchatka to the golden sands of the Curonian Spit. Russia has a long and respected tradition of excellence in higher education, especially in science, medicine, and engineering. For Indian students, it really presents a unique chance to receive a high-quality, globally recognized education at just a fraction of the cost of Western countries. Russian universities are increasingly welcoming international students, with many programs now being offered in English, which honestly makes the transition a lot smoother for those who aren't yet proficient in Russian. Pursuing your studies in Russia is so much more than just earning a degree. It's an immersive cultural experience that broadens your horizons and gives you a truly global perspective. Now, the process to obtain a student visa starts with an essential document, the official invitation letter for study from a Russian university. To get this, you first need to apply to your chosen university and be accepted. The application process usually involves submitting your academic transcripts, a copy of your passport, and an application form. Once the university accepts you, they will issue the invitation letter through the Russian Ministry of Internal Affairs, which can take a few weeks, so keep that in mind. This invitation is the cornerstone of your student visa application, so it's really important to start the university application process well in advance of your planned travel date. With the invitation letter in hand, you can begin the formal visa application. Just like with the sticker visa for tourism, you'll need to fill out the application form on the official website, print it, and sign it. The required documents for a student visa include your original passport, the signed application form, a passport-sized photograph, and the original invitation letter from the university. You'll also need to provide a medical certificate, including a negative HIV test result issued within the last 3 months. Some universities might also ask for proof of payment for at least the first semester of tuition fees. The final step is to submit your complete application package at the nearest Russian visa center. The student visa is initially issued for 90 days. Once you arrive in Russia, your university will help you extend it for the duration of your academic program. This extension process has to be started within the first few weeks of your arrival, so it's crucial to register with the local migration office right away. The visa fees are pretty similar to other long-term visas, and processing times are standard. With careful planning and timely submission of all your documents, the path to studying in Russia can honestly be a smooth and really exciting journey. One of the most attractive aspects of studying in Russia for Indian students is the affordability. Tuition fees at Russian universities are significantly lower than in many Western countries, without compromising on the quality of education. For undergraduate programs in fields like medicine or engineering, fees can range from approximately 2 lakh to 5 lakh rupees per year. For master's degrees or courses in humanities, the cost can be even lower. This financial accessibility opens doors for many students who might otherwise be unable to afford an international education. The Russian government also offers scholarships to international students, which can further reduce the financial burden. Living costs in Russia are also quite reasonable, especially when compared to major cities in Europe or North America. A student can live comfortably on a monthly budget of around 25,000 to 40,000 rupees, depending on the city and lifestyle. Moscow and St. Petersburg are the most expensive cities, while life in other academic hubs like Kazan, Novosibirsk, or Tomsk is more budget-friendly. Most universities offer accommodation in student hostels or dormitories, which is the most economical option, often costing as little as 2,000 to 5,000 rupees per month. This allows students to save money and live in a community with peers from all over the world. Several Russian universities are highly ranked globally and are particularly popular among Indian students. For medicine, institutions like the IM Sechenov, First Moscow State Medical University, and Pavlov University in St. Petersburg are renowned. For engineering and technical studies, the Bauman Moscow State Technical University and Peter the Great St. Petersburg Polytechnic University are top choices. Lomonosov Moscow State University and St. Petersburg State University are prestigious comprehensive universities, offering a wide range of programs. These institutions have a long history of academic excellence and have produced numerous Nobel laureates and world-renowned scientists. Student life in Russia is vibrant and enriching. Universities offer a wide array of extracurricular activities, from sports clubs and cultural festivals to scientific societies. This provides a great opportunity to make friends, learn new skills, and integrate into the local culture. Many Indian students form close-knit communities, celebrating festivals like Diwali and Holi together, which helps in combating homesickness. Learning the Russian language is also a significant part of the experience. While many courses are in English, knowing some basic Russian will greatly enhance your daily life, allowing you to connect more deeply with the local people and culture. It is an adventure in learning, both inside and outside the classroom. For Indian professionals looking to expand their horizons, Russia presents a landscape of unique career opportunities. The country has a developed economy with a strong demand for skilled specialists in various sectors. The process of obtaining a work visa is more complex than a tourist or student visa, as it is heavily dependent on securing a job offer from a Russian employer first. The employer plays a central role in the entire process, acting as your sponsor and handling much of the initial bureaucratic legwork. The journey requires patience and persistence, but for the right candidate, it can lead to a rewarding professional and personal experience in a fascinating country. The work visa process is initiated by your future employer in Russia. The company must first obtain a corporate work permit that allows them to hire foreign specialists. After this, they apply for an individual work permit invitation for you from the General Administration for Migration Issues of the Ministry of Internal Affairs of Russia. This is the most critical and time-consuming part of the process, often taking several weeks or even a few months. The employer will require copies of your passport, educational qualifications, and other professional documents to complete this step. Your role during this phase is to provide the necessary information promptly and wait for the invitation to be issued. Once your employer receives the work permit invitation, they will send the original document to you in India. With this invitation, you can then apply for your work visa at a Russian visa center. The required documents are similar to other long-term visas. Your original passport, the visa application form, a passport-size photograph, the original work permit invitation, and a negative HIV test certificate. You will submit these documents, along with a visa fee, and your application will be processed. The initial work visa is typically a single-entry visa valid for 90 days. Upon your arrival in Russia, your employer will guide you through the final steps. You must register with the local migration authorities within 7 working days. Your employer will then assist you in converting your 90-day visa into a multiple-entry work visa that is valid for the duration of your employment contract, typically for 1 year. This visa can be renewed annually without you having to leave the country. The entire process is a collaborative effort between you and your employer. Finding a company willing to navigate this process is key, and it demonstrates their genuine commitment to hiring you. Russia's vast and diverse economy offers a range of opportunities for skilled Indian professionals. The information technology sector is one of the most promising fields. Russian tech companies are constantly growing, and there is a high demand for software developers, data scientists, cybersecurity experts, and IT project managers. Many international tech giants also have a significant presence in Russia, creating more avenues for employment. Your expertise in the latest technologies and proficiency in English can be a major advantage in this globally connected industry. It's a field where skills often speak louder than language, making it accessible for expatriates. Another key sector is engineering, particularly in the oil and gas industry, which forms the backbone of the Russian economy. There are opportunities for mechanical, chemical, and petroleum engineers, especially those with experience in extraction and processing. The construction and manufacturing sectors also seek qualified engineers and project managers for large-scale infrastructure projects. Furthermore, there is a growing demand for professionals in pharmaceuticals and medicine. Indian doctors and pharmacists with recognized qualifications may find opportunities, though this often requires validating credentials and learning the Russian language to a professional level. So, how do you find these jobs? Online job portals are the best place to start. Websites like Headhunter, which is the leading job site in Russia, and international platforms like LinkedIn are invaluable resources. It's advisable to create a professional profile and set up job alerts for positions in your field. Networking is also crucial. Connecting with professionals working in Russia through LinkedIn can provide insights and potential leads. Additionally, many multinational corporations operating in India have Russian branches, and seeking an internal transfer could be a viable pathway for some. When searching for a job, tailor your CV to the Russian market. Keep it concise, professional, and highlight your key skills and achievements. While many international companies operate in English, learning some Russian will significantly improve your prospects and make you a more attractive candidate. It shows a commitment to integrating and working effectively within a Russian team. Be proactive, persistent, and patient in your job search. The right opportunity might take time to find, but with a strategic approach, you can successfully launch a fulfilling career in this dynamic and evolving country. The path to Russia, whether for a fleeting visit, a period of dedicated study, or a new career chapter, is a journey worth taking. It is a land of contrasts, where imperial splendor coexists with stark, natural beauty, and where a rich history informs a dynamic present. We have walked through the practicalities, from the simplicity of an e-visa to the detailed steps for work and study permits. The bureaucratic maze, once broken down, is no longer so intimidating. What remains is the promise of an adventure that will undoubtedly shape your perspective and enrich your life. Remember that preparation is the key to a smooth and enjoyable experience. As you stand on the cusp of this decision, let curiosity be your guide. Think of the stories you will gather, the friendships you will forge, and the personal growth that awaits. Imagine yourself sipping tea on the Trans-Siberian Express, debating philosophy in a university classroom in St. Petersburg, or contributing your skills to a project in Moscow. These are not just distant dreams, they are tangible possibilities. The warmth of the Indo-Russian relationship provides a welcoming backdrop, a sense of familiarity in a land that might feel very different from home. Embrace the differences, for it is in them that the true magic of travel lies. My advice, as someone who believes in the power of stepping into the unknown, is to plan well but also to leave room for spontaneity. Research your destination, learn a few phrases in Russian, and pack for the diverse climate. But once you are there, allow yourself to wander off the beaten path, to strike up a conversation with a stranger, to try a dish you cannot pronounce. It is in these unscripted moments that you will find the soul of Russia and create memories that will last a lifetime. Every journey changes us in small or significant ways, and a trip to Russia is bound to leave an indelible mark. So take that first step. Begin your research, start your application, and let the excitement build. The land of Tolstoy and Tchaikovsky, of breathtaking landscapes and resilient people, is waiting to be discovered. Your Russian story is unwritten, and the first page is ready to be turned. This is not just about visiting a new country. It is about expanding your world and discovering the boundless possibilities that lie beyond the horizon. Your Russian journey begins now, with the courage to dream and the will to explore. Have an incredible adventure.